Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect coming to you live here from behind this plastic microphonic device, as we always do, just for gits and shiggles. That's just how we roll. Have a little bit of fun tonight, as we usually do. We'll respond to your comments, interact with the community in the chat, and maybe do a few push-ups. And we're expecting 2 or 3 scam calls tonight. If they will be true to their word, that is to be determined. Only they can control their destinies until they get into my hands, and then I control their destinies. Yes, indeed. So let's see what happens. Welcome, one and all. We have got Global Warmer is here. Good to see you. He's been rocking and watching all the old videos. Thank you, brother. And good to see Eric Hoffner, who makes a demand for me not to sing. So I've got to try to behave. We'll try my best there. Try again is here. The Saint is here. Hello, welcome to the Saint. Yes, indeed. All right. So let us move forward here and get into a method of response. All right, very good. And Coin Show from 5 years ago says, I think it's pretty cool, Sal. Yes, indeed. He's talking about this 2017 Lincoln Cent, which is a U.S. mint first. Indeed. Now, Eliza Williams, about the video about the burglary. I kind of briefly touched on what happened when I was burglarized in this video. If you haven't seen it, silver and gold stolen from home, how to not become a victim. Eliza says, the average thief spends 5 to 10 minutes in a home. My stuff is so hidden it takes 45 minutes to access my stash and would take another 20 to 30 minutes to gather everything together. Yes, indeed. It's good to have it very well hidden. Don't make it easy for them. HVAC is here. Yes, good to see HVAC. Residential Basics is with us. Welcome, sir. Silver Smith is here as well. And Nick Huston is here. Welcome, Nick. We can take our first slurp of the night. You witnessed it here when there's only 14 people in. All right, let's march on to the next comment here. And the 2 things that could send gold and silver prices plunging, and it looks like one of them may be in effect right now because tomorrow we might see the rate hikes. And Mark says, and this happening now, gold and silver down and dollar is up, and the war is not over. That's right, yes, indeed. It's crazy that it's happening now, but the thing is Mark, that's because the Fed is meeting this week. They are meeting this week, for sure. Hello, Dragon Horde Stacker. Dragon's Horde Stacker, welcome, good to see you. So glad you're here. TW is here. Dr. Webb Music is here. So is a Blind Silver Stacker, and Benny Barker, and Dennis Nevire is here. Silver Fox and Mark Medlin. It is he, and he is here. I try my best to say hello to as many of you as possible. Some people get offended if I don't say hello to them, or if I miss where they're greeting me, but usually if they type my name out just like Silver Steeler did, I'm likely to see it and say hello. Sometimes I miss those too, so thanks for being patient with me. Silver Fox is here, and good to see Phil Putt Putt. Wheeler is here. JM Unleashed is here as well. Good to see you, sir. So we have Silver King chiming in. He is thinking very hard about something. He's wondering, thinking about making my big move and buying a gold ring from Monet for myself and one of my close friends. How long did it take you to get the ring after you placed the order? Just wondering about it. Actually, it took quite a while. They are relatively slow in delivery. I think maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks at the most, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, indeed. Craig Feebagger is here. If I'm pronouncing that right, good to see you. I think you're new here, so welcome. Glad to see you here. CCT is here, and Aaron Wallace with a thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. All right. And Silver Steeler is here. Good to see Silver Steeler. Yes, indeed. All right, Jason Nelson says, bury it like a pirate. That's what I did. Good luck finding it. There you go. Well, there are ways to do that, and there's ways to do that safely. PVC piping is one way you could do that, and seal it up with a kiss. Numismatic Stacker says, I like the video. I do have a security system, and I do have 2 safes that are hidden. Yes, if they were to break in, I would kill them dead. Indeed, that's right. Silver Smith is here on the chat side. Just put your dirty socks and underwear anywhere near a stash. Now, that's a good idea, too. Yes, indeed. All right. That is one way to do it. HVAC, every time you go live, gold and silver prices change. What's up with that? Oh, yeah, they're down. Let's see. Actually, we'll look at the Asian markets and see what they're doing now. Try again is saying greetings from Las Vegas. Greetings to you. And leaving the cities is a good option indeed. You're right. So let's see what the Asian markets are doing right now. Up slightly, but down to 1920 for gold. Down 1920. Silver's down below 25 now. Platinum is below $1,000. Palladium is making a bit of a comeback, but still relatively down. So there's where that is. Okay. Silver Lunatic says, don't be a victim. That's right, exactly. Do your best to not be a victim. All right, very good. Dixon Hill, Sal, loaded guns in every room. Me too, brother. Just know your target. That's right, spot on. Know your target. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Yeah, most of my friends and family know not to come in without letting me know they're coming first, for sure. Pink Panther is here. Good to see the lovely Pink Panther. Welcome. Good to see you. Greetings to you. Oh, I love the smiley faces with the hearts. I just want to reach out and hug you. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's Pink Panther, the one and the only. Lucian says first on this one, the positive side of inflation. Yes, this is a video I thought maybe most wouldn't understand, but I think you get what I'm talking about here. How inflation can be good for some circumstances. And if you're stacking, you can benefit from inflation when the prices go up. Now, the downsides, I think, is a lot greater for overall. But nonetheless, there's a way to protect yourselves against inflation. So there can be a positive that comes out of it. And that's what the video is about. Heather, the great Heather, says, oh, at 42 seconds. So close again. Hey, you were close, big time. One of these days, Sal, she's going to be first. I've seen the inflation over the past year, but now again, my chicken feed is up 35%. Wow. 3 price increases, and dog food just went up 15% alone. Everyone should pay a little extra on the mortgage each month, round it up, or at least one extra payment a year. There you go. Yes, indeed. Good idea. She's salivating. I like it when Heather salivates. There we go. There's Heather. Yes, there she is. Heather heard that. Oh, my goodness gracious. She is here. And she posted a new video, and I caught it relatively early. She's wearing a pink shirt. Yes, indeed. Check her out. Oh, thank you, Pink Panther. I love the hugs. Thank you so much. You're awesome. All right. Okay, very good. Hey, thanks, NJ Shore. You rock too, NJ Shore Greek. I got to remember that. I want to skip that R, and I don't mean that. If I ever do that, please forgive me. I don't mean to say geek. It's NJ Shore Greek. Greek. Yes, indeed. So apologize. And good to see Silver Heist is here. The great Silver Heist. Good to see you, brother. Saxon Stacker just got a 1 ounce 2022 Queen's Beast Completer Platinum. First serious buy this year. I'd like to get one of those too. Those are cool. But I haven't pulled the trigger on that one yet. Yes, indeed. Meow, meow. Yes, indeed. Heather, and you're the retard is here. Paid 10 grand on my property and 4 grand on my vehicle. Taxes gone already. Wow. All right. Okay, let's move forward here. We've got Human chiming in on this video. And says inflation is the government's putting the screws to the middle and lower class. Indeed it is. It is stealing their time and money. It's 100% due to money printing, counterfeiting, QE, all the same thing the governments do. But for those very few like us who know what commodities to own and can benefit from it, inflation is about to explode up. We've been watching it grow over the past few years as it zeroes in on destruction of the common person's, I think you meant to say wealth there, but yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, AMC and Silver. Yes, indeed. Silver Heist, you got it, brother. All right. Wonder if Heather has pants on. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe she'll tell us. Okay. And Yes, the Silver Heist watched that video. By the way, you should subscribe to Silver Heist channel. He does great analysis. Great job with numbers he has on his channel and presents it in a way that's easy to understand and very informative and entertaining. So check out the Silver Heist channel. All right. Very good. All right. Nice. They're off now. About 70 and beautiful. Yes, indeed. All right. See if my driver noticed. He's driving up. Or his neighbor. Her neighbor noticed. See if he's driving up right now. That's me. I live right next door. I'm coming over. RWG says inflation will be around for a while. They have to raise the interest rate at or above the rate of inflation. Will be a long time down the road before they do raise it. That's right. They're talking, 4, 5, some people say 6 per year. We shall see. Okay, here we go. We have got, this is going to be, I forget her name already, but we'll find out. Hello?
Hi, Richard.
This isn't Richard. This is Richard's business partner. What is
Odessa.
Odessa? This is Odessa. That's right. Yes, indeed, Odessa. And we've unleashed the JM over here as a token of his appreciation. 10 Canadian dollars. Isn't that nice?
You released a token.
Released a token. Instead of releasing the Kraken, a token has been released as an appreciation. And here's the thing that's fascinating about it. I remembered your name as Mary.
You are bright.
I am bright and shiny because it's a bright, shiny day indeed. Yes, indeed.
Well, it's been a busy one, I will tell you. So
Oh,
I called Richard before,
Yeah.
and I said, hey, can you make sure that stuff's sent over?
What did he say?
And
What kind of line did he give you? What kind of line did he
He
give?
said to call you at 6:15.
Right, and you did that. In fact, if I look at this clock right now, you're 3 minutes early.
That's better than late.
That's exactly better early than late. And you know what they say about being late, right?
You don't get the cigar?
Well, that too. Ask Monica Lewinsky. She can tell you about that. But aside from Monica Lewinsky and her fetish for cigars, I'm saying better late than never.
Oh, okay. Well, here I am.
That's
and
where
here
I was
you
going.
are.
That's where I was going with that. My mind did not wander into the gutter on that one.
Are you sending it over tonight then?
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna probably send that paperwork in tonight. We finally got into the bank, and we've found our way to drill in and find our way out with these statements. So yes, indeed, Mary, that's how we're gonna roll. That's how we're gonna do it, Clinton style. Yes, indeed. Okay.
All right, so that'll come over tonight. And how about the application? Do you get that over?
Yeah, the application as well. We're gonna. I think my business partner was saying, "Hey, we should do these all at once. It'll save a little bit of time. We don't use up too much gas to drive it over to you. That way, we can just get them in one trip. You know what I'm saying?"
Right. So fill them out, send them to my email.
Right.
I'll submit them to the powers that be, and I will come back with an answer
Now,
for you. Hopefully, something you like.
Are the powers that be? We talking Jerome Powell, the Fed chair? That powerful?
Not that Powell.
Not that powerful of a Powell, right? How about Janet Yellen? Do you think she can help us out? You know who Janet Yellen is, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
They're the ones trying to push for stimulus money for everybody.
That's right. They want to just doling out the dollars like old Bernie Sanders. Yes, indeed.
Like Bernie, the burn. Yep.
The burn. Yes, indeed. It shapes me. That it's better to be shaped than to be burnt. You know what I mean?
True. You can heal from that pretty well.
Yeah, you can heal from being shaped, but being burnt, that'll leave scars. That'll do
definitely.
You. Yes, indeed.
But I do thank you. I'll look for that. I'm leaving at about 7:30.
Okay. All right.
And I'll look for that by then. If you can get it in by then, I'll send it on over. So tomorrow you might be hearing some answers.
Oh, nice. Sweet home Pennsylvania.
Oh, my goodness. You guys are something else.
That's what
you
she
sound
said.
like a wonderful pair.
Well, thank you. Yes, indeed. But it's a completely bubonic platonic relationship between me and my business partner. It's completely above board. I'm telling you, in every sense of the word, every sense of the way. You know what I mean?
Well, I do hear that, and
Not that there's anything wrong with that, right?
No, absolutely not. But I look forward to that tonight. I have a few more files to get, and I want to get yours. Yours were first, so I'm going to get yours in before that.
No, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Well, Mary, you take it squeezy, and we will be in touch. I mean, when I talk about when I say being in touch, I'm talking about completely above board through the telephone or through email, not physical touch, because you're in a different location. I'm in a different location. We don't know each other that well.
That's true.
I want to keep it above board. Yes, keep it above board. I want to make sure you understood that. When I say being in touch, I mean it completely in a figure of speech. When I say figure, I'm not referring to your figure. I'm sure you have a fine figure. I wouldn't comment on your figure. I'm talking about speech, as in, see, the term figure of speech is really a figure of speech for how you say things.
Yes, I agree.
So please don't misinterpret my comments. I want to be.
Not at all. I want to be you, not in the least bit.
I want to be completely appropriate and above board. And I'm not saying you're boring. And when I say above board, I'm not saying that you're boring by any stretch. I think you're exciting. You're a nice lady. When I say exciting, I don't mean excitable in a euphoric kind of sensual way. I'm talking about exciting as in, well, I better not put my foot in my mouth, Mary. You're
good where you are, so leave it right there.
We'll leave it right there, Mary. That sounds good.
There.
Okay.
And then you can get lots of money so you can invest more nickel and do a lot more things.
And I'm going to also go to appropriate speak training, too. I'm going to use some of that money so that I learn how to not offend anybody.
Sounds like it might be a plan.
That might be a good idea, because I want to make sure that I offend nobody with my speech in any way, shape, or form.
That's a good thing. I think more people should act like that.
Right.
But I'll look for that tonight, dear, maybe by 8.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, Mary. Take care. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Very good. All right. I feel, part of me feels a little bit bad. But, she's got to understand, good grief. She has to understand that she's one of many companies. I literally got 7 calls today from 7 different loan scammers. Just loan scammers. I'm not even talking about the extended warranty and the credit card scammers. I'm talking about just loan scammers just today. And, you would think that she would get it. I mean, she's a nice lady. How does she not get it? Unless she's brand new there. But you would think after, I don't know, it would only take me, in fact, even if it was my first call on the job, I would have gotten it pretty quickly that I was being toyed with. All right, very good. Hey, and again, I tried to thank JM Unleashed in the midst of that call. So thank you, JM. He says no push-ups required. But you know what? I got to get that blood pumping. Hello, Coins A to Z. Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so let's get those 10 push-ups in for JM Unleashed. Why? Because JM Unleashed is awesome. And I need to get a little bit of blood flowing. Thanks, my friend. Here we go. Go. We going riding on the freeway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We got it. Very good. Silver Stealer, the Ukrainian scams are starting now. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. Does not surprise me. Help the Ukrainian people. Just give to my charity to help Ukrainian people. Oh my goodness gracious. Central banks are the king of the loan scammers, indeed. All right, so we got 10 out of the way there. Thank you. First super chat of the night. Thank you, sir. $10. So $1 per push-up on that on that situation. 50 cents per push-up via PayPal, friends and family. All right, let's march on up here. We have got Silver Wolf chiming in here. Thank you. Real Nation says Silver Stealer on that. Thank you, brother. He believes they're real. Thank you, brother. He's always been a believer. Inflation hasn't been good for gold and silver over the past 2 years. You have a point to some extent. Although, oh, wait a second. We got another one. Hello?
Hey, Jim.
Yes, hello. How are you? Who is this? Can I ask who's calling?
Absolutely. It's Joe. You told me to give you a call back.
Joe, yes, Joe. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate you calling, my friend. How are things going on in your neck of the woods? And before you answer, I want to make sure that you are in a forest.
No, I'm in a residential area.
All right.
Well, not residential, commercial park. But,
Commercial park.
you know,
Are there any trees around there by any chance?
there is a few trees. Yeah.
Are
I
they
get to
are
stare
they
at the
are
beautiful
they
empty trees.
are they grouped around together in a manner that if you stood in them, it would be considered a small forest?
If I think hard enough, yeah, I think I could consider it a small.
So then my analogy stands. How are things going in your neck of the woods? And so that means I did okay with that. All right.
Well, Jim, it's doing better now.
All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So what can I do you for, brother?
Well, you asked me to give you a call, so I guess to go over the application and
yes.
Move forward with the 120.
Oh, very good. All right, nice. Oh, sorry about that. I got sidetracked. Somebody just told me they were letting their girls out, but then she reminded me it was not those. They're already out. Oh my goodness. So my mind was a little bit off focus here, but yeah. So about this application, I would like to be employed by your organization. And I wanted to know what kind of personal questions you're going to ask me in order to do so.
You want to get employed?
Yes, I'm going to get employed. I thought that's what this was about, right? The job?
No, I wanted to work for your business.
Oh, you want to employ? Okay, so I need you to fill out an appy then, and I'm going to email you the appy, and you just fill that sucker out. And I'm going to ask you some invasive personal questions in it. Some of them will probably break the OSHA laws or whatever the stuff that you're not supposed to ask in interviews, like how old you are, your sexual orientation, all that kind of stuff, your race.
That sounds great.
All right, is that cool? Is that okay? And
absolutely.
And probably be asking for your social insecurity number as well. And perhaps your FICA credit score. I might even ask about, your wardrobes, and if there is any potential that while you work for me that there would be a wardrobe malfunction. We want to make sure that doesn't happen under my employ.
Oh, I thought you wanted it to happen.
No. I mean, no offense, but I like to keep fences up between myself and my employees. Yeah. So
no fraternizing. No fraternizing.
Yeah, no fraternizing. That's right, exactly. And and also no hazing either. So you can be in a fraternity.
No paddle?
No paddle. You can fraternize, but no paddles and no hazing.
Okay, got it.
Right. And so if we can do that, I think we'll be well on our way to a long-standing working relationship with my business. What are the folks in the room thinking? What are the folks? Can you read the room for me, Jim? I mean, Bob. I mean, Joe. Can you read the room for me?
You were Jim and I'm Joe.
You're Joe, I'm Jim. I get mixed up sometimes. So, all right, very good. No bra. I mean, wait, sorry, go ahead. So, yeah, so read the room for me. What are the guys thinking there?
You got to repeat yourself. I'll put you on speaker.
All right,
guys. Jim wants to tell you the requirements to work for his company. Go ahead.
In order for work for my company, I'm going to require a lot of very, very personal, deep questions to be answered by you that will break many laws from the National Employment Association, whatever that's called in Washington, D.C. Namely, I'm going to be asking for your sexual orientation. I'm going to be asking for your race. I'm going to be asking for your genetic history. I'm going to need a DNA sample. I'm going to need an RNA sample. I need to know your vaccination status. I need to know what color of underwear you wore 3 days ago. And I'm going to need to know if you are allergic to milk, and do you like to gargle on iodine? That's the most important question. Do you like to gargle on iodine?
Everybody loves it, Jim.
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
So, Joe, before I let you go, will you stay with me for a little bit?
In what regard?
I mean, on the phone here. I guess we should be pretty clear, right? I told the last lady that I didn't want to be I didn't want to be inappropriate at all with our conversation, but I feel like I can let my guard down with you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Well, thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. All right. So, back to a more serious matter. If I was to get $120,000 from your organization for my business, and inflation is at 7.9%, reached a second 40-year high, by the time I pay that back, it's going to be worth a lot less, unless you charge me over 7.9% interest, and likely you will. My guess is you're probably going to charge me about 45% interest if my memory were to serve me, even though you've never actually told me what it is. I'm just going from the last person's.
Well, that's not necessarily true. I mean, I can't really give you an exact interest rate or any kind of interest in that matter until I look under the hood, of course.
Oh, nice. What kind of cars do you like to work on, brother? I'm a big.
What kind of car? I actually was a Volkswagen mechanic.
Oh, nice. I knew it. I knew there was some mechanical stuff in you. I love automobiles. You ever heard of a Bugatti?
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, man. There's
Volkswagen.
Oh, Volkswagen owns Bugatti, and they also own Lamborghini as well.
Yeah, Lamborghini, Porsche, Bentley, and a bunch of others. Oh, and Audi.
Audi, all right. I have an Annie. I don't have an Audi.
That sounds like a personal problem, Jim.
It is slightly personal because I get belly button lint in there all the time. I want to invent. In fact, this is what the money's going to be used for. I'm going to use this for the next call. I'm going to use silver infused belly button lint remover.
I think that's a great idea.
That's a good product. And by the way, I need to say hello to James Smith so he doesn't feel left out. There's a guy I know named James Smith who might be listening on this call. He's from that institution. What is the NSA? He's from the NSA. James Smith is. So I gotta say hello to him.
Oh, okay. Hey, James.
Yeah, James. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Very good. All right. Well, I've run out of one-liners. All I have left for you is two-liners at this point in time.
Oh, nice. I mean, if you were to draw money, how long do you take?
What did he say? What did that guy say?
Oh, no, that's just
He's asking.
One of my associates.
He was asking something. Now you're the senior associate, right?
Yeah.
Because all the people I talk to happen to be senior associates. I really feel popular. Because everybody I talk to says, hey, I'm the senior associate or I'm the president or whatever of the organization. I wonder if the guy next to you is a senior associate too.
No, that's actually the owner.
He's the owner. Okay, all right. Nice. Very good. And see, secretly, you do want to get a job with my organization. Well, wait a second. You just said you wanted to get a job with my organization in front of your owner.
That's all right. We're a pretty tight-knit group here.
Yes, that's great. That's wonderful stuff. All right. Well, partner, I gotta skedaddle. That is technical speak for means I gotta bolt, or I gotta bounce, or I have to take off, or I have to leave. But
yeah, but you never gave me your email.
I know. Well, it is silverkitty47@gmail.com. That's silverkitty47@gmail.com.
I was looking for your email, not what's in your pants.
No. I promise you, all the kitties around here, they're too big to fit in my pants. The one is very fat and soft teeth and cuddly, but very fat and would not be able to fit down there. Guaranteed.
Oh, jeez.
Okay?
All right, Jim, so you were yanking my chain this whole time?
No, I was serious about every word I said. Except for the part where I was kidding. But can you decipher the difference? That's the thing. The last lady couldn't. I mean, she thought, well, hey, it's like, but, if you have to ask, that means I've done my job, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Very good.
Have you ever heard of Steve-O?
Steve-O, hey, what's up, Steve-O? Yes, indeed. I've heard recently, it's breaking news that Steve-O actually broke a bone during an incident one time. It made news. He broke a bone.
I think he's broken many bones.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Whoa, dude. I mean, Steve-O, we go way back.
Oh, yeah? You sound just like him.
He's my brother. Bam Margera is a good buddy, too. I'm closer to Bam Margera, but Steve-O's an all right guy for being a blood relative and all.
Oh, he's all right for being blood, right?
Yes, indeed. That's right. All right. Well, hey, this has been fun. It's been great. We will talk business. I tell you what, you call me back on Friday and around the same time, and we will continue and see if we can make some business happen. All right?
All right, Jim. It sounds great. Matter of fact, I will call you on Friday.
All right. At around the same time. I probably won't be able to talk quite as long then but we'll try my best. We'll make it happen. Get a whole crowd together. I can sing to them. I'll play guitar, and we'll have a good time.
All right, Jim.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Take it squeezy. All right. See
All
ya.
right, buddy. You have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. I honestly think some of these loan scammers, in fact, if he was really there with his owner, and he let him stay on the phone that long just BSing with me, you know they're not serious about scamming people, or they just are looking for a good time. Yeah, dude, that's right. You got it, Kenneth. Oh, man. Heather knows who Steve-O is. Good to see B.R. Williams. Good to see Kendall Kidd. Good to see JVF Mastering. The Comex and JPM just got him back. The universe work in mysterious ways. And thanks, Saxon Stacker. Gotta have a little fun. Hey, Sammy Farr is here. Yes, indeed. Good to see Sammy Farr. All right. Heather is starving. My goodness gracious. Me too. I need some milk. All right, where are we at here? Monlu says, buy Bitcoin. Well, okay. All right. And John Bethia says, Sal, your displayed dollar bill had a full house. 5s and 1 and aces. Interesting. A good hand. Will it take a few years to precious metals to stabilize? I don't know about it's stabilization for precious metals. And how do you define stable? That's a good question. I don't know, John. I don't know. Hello, all things silver. Good to see you. Pink Panther's here. So, James, did you hear me? I saw you and recognized you while we were in this thing. So I hope you're still here, James. Appreciate you, brother. And Jill Stark is here. Hello, Jill Stark. Good to see you. All right. And where are we at? Jokes. There you go. That's exactly. There you go. That's right, Heather. Oh, my goodness gracious. Love Button is here. Good to see Love Button. Human says, silver's dropping again today. Oil is on the 5th dropping day. Yes, indeed. And I'm looking forward to lower gas prices. Hope you all are too. John Bethia says, for the 10 years before my 62nd birthday, I worked 3 jobs and my wife worked 1 job so that we could build our worth. We invested and finally prospered. Congratulations, John. Working hard, man. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. Paul Richards says, inflation is satanic. Without writing a novel, just think about it. What is it? It's theft. It's cheating people of their fruits. That's why. You're right, Paul. Exactly right. And the only way to beat it is to do kind of what I talked about in this video and to see that side. Silversmith, thank you, brother. Silversmith, I appreciate it. $5 super chat. You are the man. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Oh, Eric is here. Eric, $10 super chat. I'll do 15 for you guys, but let me read his comment. He says, Sal, I received my metals order yesterday. And look at the markets. Glad to see my dumb luck tracker record remains unbroken. I hear you, brother. I'm so sorry, Eric. Wow. I know. That's normally referred to as Salivate's law. I've actually done fairly well in that area and bought one that were a little bit lower. But I'm so sorry, my friend. They'll catch up again. Man, did you buy gold? All right, very good. But anyways, let's see. All right, thank you. Sammy Farr is driving. Cannot tag everybody, but saying hi back. All right, thank you, Sammy Farr. Be careful out there. You were awesome. Let's do 15 push-ups. I'm sorry again, Eric. Yes, it's a bummer when you buy when the prices are high. It's tough. It's tough. Let's do 15 for you guys. Thank you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We got 15 down. Nice. Oh, there's a piece of chocolate on the floor. Wrapped up, though. Crystal Kim is here. Good to see the lovely Crystal Kim. She is here. Yes, indeed, good to see you. Crystal Kim, by the way, as a reminder, I'll never forget this, her comment on my channel a while ago. I don't know why it stuck with me, but she is a small business owner, and she has actually been able to avoid raising her prices under this great inflationary pressure, which is amazing to me. So she is awesome. Way to go, Crystal Kim. And NC Purdy is here. Good to see you, sir. The highs are in for both metals. Unfortunately, the 4-time crossing 2,000, and we'll now have to wait a couple more years to sell. Oh, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. So you don't think it's going to get back above 2,000 again? Eric says, yeah, gold, silver, $3,000 order. Oh, well, waiting on a second order delivery to do a video. All right, I'm looking forward to that video, but you got something that will do good. It'll hang in there, and you'll be able to preserve your wealth and time with that. Yes, indeed. But yeah, a good purchase. You got your metals are solid. They'll do you good. I can't wait to see it. And thank you. Oh man, Steve Eddington just did 15 push-ups with me. Thank you, Steve. Awesome. Sammy Farr with $20. And you know what? We're gonna give her 22 for that. For suicide prevention for the veterans. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you so much, Sammy Farr. Let's make it happen. Oh boy, she's putting me through the PT now. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, she's my drill sergeant. I got to stretch this out. Can I do 20 here? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and 21, and 22. Hoorah! I'm going to stretch that out. I almost forgot to do the extra 2. All right. I had to stretch that son of a biscuit out. Thank you, Sammy Farr. Oh, man, you guys are great. Okay. Oh, man. All right, yes, I'm sorry. Crystal Kim is finally catching up to her. She's got to raise her prices by the end of the week. Hey, it's understandable. The fact that you made it this far without doing it is incredible. And just a seeker, California casinos don't give back change because of national coin shortage. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy that they are, that coin shortage thing is still a deal, but I think HVAC sent me an email showing a sign of it where he's at as well. Silver Honda's here, and he drives a blue Honda. All right. They're still up. Yes, indeed. Heather lifts 15 gallons of water. Amazing. She is strong. Dang. That's a lot of water. CCT says, thanks for your thoughts on the subject, Sal. 3.6% on your mortgage. I can remember it being nearly 15% and having to work evenings as well as days to get by. Yes, those were the days. Tell you what. And I think actually, come to think of it, I did look. It's actually 3.25% is what my mortgage interest rate is. It's crazy. Yeah. Man. Where are we at? Okay. And let us get through here. Another one. Silversmith, poll, will the Fed have the guts to raise rates tomorrow? You know, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. I think it's going to happen, Silversmith. I don't think I even need to poll that because I'm about 90% sure, 95% sure they're going to do it. But we'll think of some other poll. Still Ringer's here. Good to see Still Ringer. By the way, Still Ringer, I got a package from Hoosier that has your handiwork in it. It is absolutely amazing that you did. Yes, indeed. I think he's got a 3D printer or something. And then one thing he showed on the live stream is he had this penny inside this 3D printed cube with holes in it, circles in it. I don't know how we did that, but I'd love to see how we did that. That is so cool, man. Wow. I thought about sneaking another quarter ounce gold eagle on the pullback, but premiums actually made the 1 ounce of gold I bought at spot 1942 even more expensive now. Wow. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's going to be some unboxing going to show. All right, let's get up here. So thank you, CCT. Yes, you've had a lot of 15%. That's crazy. JM Unleashed. Inflation of the fiat money supply equals devaluation of the fiat currency. Indeed it does. That's right. That's right. Very good. Where are we at here? Silver King says, inflation is a way to take people's wealth from them without having to openly raise taxes. Inflation is the most universal tax of all. Very nicely done video. Sure is. That's right. You're exactly right. D. Rickett1 says, hey, I caught Sal live. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Glad you're here. Yes, indeed. Very good. And it's all your handiwork, Steel Ringer. All of it's yours. John Doe says, I just bought a burger for $9.30 at Carl Jr.'s before the pandemic. It was $6.20. Wow. Shoot, $9 or $6.20 is pretty expensive for a hamburger. $9.30. Wow, crazy. Good to see you guys. Appreciate you being here. Good crowd here tonight. We want to try and see if we can get 100 thumbs up. We are halfway there now. Robert Casanova says 5 years or 50. Fiat will fail. It always has throughout history. Do your own research. That's right, Robert Casanova. And the thing is failure means that it will be stopped and revalued into something else. And yes, you are exactly right. It won't last for so long. Coach Alpha Leak, my observation, the U.S. has lost the world reserve currency with the petrodollar. Saudi Arabia wants to trade oil for Chinese yuan. That's right. I heard about that in the news today. You're exactly right. Let's see. I got a very good JVF Mastering. I got a lot of pickups from famous metal bands. Send me your address. Wow. Pickups from famous metal bands. Nice. Were you talking to me, JVF? Oh, wait a second. Here is another scammer. Let's see who this is. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, this is Brian from Seniors Benefits. How are you?
I'm doing good, Brian. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Go ahead, yes?
Of my call that we are providing some information about the new low-cost final expense insurance plan. It is approved in your state, sir. So my agent gonna give you a call back. He's gonna provide some more details on it. So what's the best time to call you back? Like in morning, evening, afternoon?
Why can't he talk right now? Can I talk to him right now, please?
Sir, right now I'm just making a call back schedule. So
Well, can
call you tomorrow.
Can you help me with it, sir? Can you help me with the final expense insurance? Because I really need the final expense insurance now, if I can, please.
Right now, I don't.
Can you answer my questions, Brian?
I won't be able to do that right
Why?
now, sir.
Can you do it in 30 seconds? Can you do it? Instead of right now, can you do it in 30 seconds? He hung up on me, that martichode. Yes, this is Saul Rosenberg, and I forgot my shoes and my glasses. Oh, these warts, they're killing me. I can't. Oh, my goodness. All right. Same scammer called Silver Honda. He's making a powder. They're taking a powder. That's right, indeed. Jason Nelson says, you would think that gold and silver would be skyrocketing, but people are running to cryptocurrency. Seems foolish to me. Well, yeah, and there's still some people buying some gold and silver. They're not giving up on it yet, but yes, indeed. Yeah, it's not in the script. That's right, Pink Panther. If you say anything that goes against their script, they just freeze up and they hang up. Yeah, it says Frank Rizzo. I'll bring my tool chest with me. I'll work the place up all over the place. What are you talking about there? That's right, you sizzle chest. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Mojo says nickel trading being frozen has affected these prices. Yeah, well, nickel's still frozen. Frozen nickels. Yes, indeed. Get Chad Kroger on the scene here. Let's see if they're still frozen right now. And believe it or not, they still are. No movement at all. Copper down. Aluminum down. Zinc is down. Rhenium is up $2.50 to $1, $1. Nickel still sitting at $21 and 4 smackers. Yes, indeed. All right, let's march on through the next comment here. Packerbacker 69er says, I didn't watch this video about inflation being good. However, either you're joking or you're seriously misguided. You got to watch it because it's neither of those things. Because it's nuance. You got to see what I'm talking about in the video. Packerbacker, you got to watch. You got to watch it. All right, very good. Thank you, guys. We got, oh man, we had another thumbs up. We're getting closer to 100 thumbs up in this live stream. Can we do it? Heather is salivating. Yes, indeed. I don't know if she's salivating over me. Probably not me, but anyways, but she's salivating anyway. Peach Still Attack says, great video. I learned something new from this video. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Yes. And one of the most eye-opening things about this is that our national debt is not as serious at $30 trillion as it was when it was $28 trillion 2 years ago. Or a year ago. Let's see. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Very good. And we've got Nonkluksen says, Libertads. Try saying Libred Tad instead. Libertad. Is that right? No, there you go. Getting on my laptop where I probably won't come through the internet. Oh my goodness gracious. Mutant Rife says, your mortgage can be paid with cheaper dollars, but you never truly own the property as the government keeps raising your property taxes through inflation. Well, that's true too, and local government's the one that charge that. But yes, indeed. Fail to pay them and the government will eventually get your property. That's right. That is the unfortunate thing about it. Thank you for the thumbs up. From Mark Bernard, EH is going to give me a thumb up right now. I can feel it in my bones. Steve C is here. Good to see Steve C. Welcome, Steve C. In fact, if you look at his name, all he needs is just a little bit more around that C and he will become Steve O. He's very close to being Steve O. Very close. Look at his name. Look at it. Look at the space between the two ends of the C, and he'd be very close to being Steve O. All right, there you go. Coins A to Z is going to thumb this stream with all 32 of my accounts. There you go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. Oh, man. Wow, crazy. All right, good to see Gold Maple. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Heather is here, but not here. All right, and let's see. We're moving up here. We've got Roy Strobel. Says, need Trump back. He was against the reset. That's right. That's right. And Mutant Rife says, a dollar reset like the old and new peso reset in the 80s would shock the elderly on a fixed income. If the typical senior gets $2,000 a month in Social Security, a similar reset would mean they would get $20. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's the thing. As I mentioned at the end of the video, the ones that are middle class or disadvantaged or on fixed income, it's going to hurt them big time. Big time, big time. Overwatch is here. Thank you for the thumbs up, Overwatch. Appreciate it. We are 32 away from 100 thumbs up. Gastorphic Muncher. Fed meeting. I'm hoping for increase 3 times on rates and this stock market overvalued. Stock market, yes, and stock market is definitely overvalued for sure, indeed. And by the way, in honor of Coins A to Z, I am fondling an ounce of platinum in my hand right now. It is a gold maple, a platinum maple in my hand. In honor of Coins A to Z. For platinum to the moon, maybe he'll say that for us. I almost feel the need. I have to see that. It's what keeps me going. Platinum to the moon. Gastorphic says, just wait till Russia takes over Ukraine. The dollar people will holding gold and silver will be doing better than 90% not in metals. Yeah. All right. Nix Coins is here. Hey, but she's here. That's all that matters. Good to see Nix Coins. You are awesome. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And glad you're here. Crystal Kim is still here. There it is. Platinum to the moon. Let's see if we can pin that. We're not going to pin the tail on the donkey, but we're going to pin Coins A to Z's comment to the top All right, let's see here. All right, let's do a poll, quick poll. All right, because I'm feeling spunky here. I want to get your opinion on this. Let's see. What is it? What is it? Let's see what you guys think about this. All right. There's the poll question. Who will participate? More than likely, at least one person will participate, and I know who that is. All right. Very good. All right. There you go. If you're here, that's right, James Smith. All right. Very good. And Craig Freebiger, I think he was on the chat earlier, says, so the ultimate question is this. Why, if we have such great inflation, is spot price falling so dramatically now? Is the system legitimate? Well, it's I think it's because of the rates. I talked about that in my video yesterday, because the interest rate hikes are coming, and that typically shocks the metals, at least for the short term. Very good. All right, yes, indeed, doing well. Coins, Nick's Coins, yes, indeed, doing very well. All right, undervalued, says Coins A to Z. Wizard of Oz says undervalued. Yes, indeed. All right. That's right, except one for oil. Will the dollar collapse? I think it might take a little bit more for that to collapse. And the thing is if we don't do trade with Saudi Arabia, it will have even less effect in that regard for oil coming from Saudi Arabia. But I don't know that would necessarily kiss the dollar goodbye yet with that. Very good. Okay, let's march on through here and see what is next. And it's Overwatch. There's a senior video about AMC. Hate to burst everyone's bubble. AMC was acquired a few years ago by an outfit named Wanda. Wanda is owned by the People's Republic of China. Oh my goodness, let that sink in. Now, I did not know that. That is wild. Man. Now it's kind of making sense, isn't it, Overwatch, about the gold mine. Man. All right, JNS for my video from this morning. I'm glad most people understood what I was getting at with this inflation video. When Nixon took us off the gold standard in 71, creating true fiat, he set in motion the destruction of the dollar under the guise of foreign policy excuses. Nixon assured a lax monetary policy would be used to print dollars. That in turn would be used to leverage, speculate on everything. He guaranteed that the House would always win, creating the insane wealth and equity we see today. The scam was hidden from us for many years, but when the money supply increased 40% in just 2 years, starting in 2020, it brought this con into full view. One correction, JNS. In the past 2 years, the money supply increased by 80%, not 40%. I think that's M2 money supply increased by 80% in the past 2 years. That's even worse. All right, very good. I have a good night. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver Honda. And Gen X Collectible is here. Yeah, the wand is 100 times worse. That's right. Exactly. That may not fare well for them, will it? Gen X Collectible. Good point. Year of the retard. Inflation is no way good, although I did buy on the dip last night. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah. Mrs. Coin Crew says, another great informative video. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Mrs. Coin Crew. I appreciate you. Let's see here. That's right. Exactly, Nick's Coins. Tom Brady came out of retirement because gas prices are so high, he can't afford gas in his retirement. That's exactly right. Exactly right. And Silver Wolf has a comment here on this. Let me get over here to get this side of it happening here. If you're buying gold and silver before paying off your debt, including a mortgage, you're taking a foolish risk. Gold and silver have not been rising with inflation, but your debt is going up by the minute now. Not necessarily, not your mortgage. It's staying fixed. If you have a fixed interest rate, it's staying put. Mine is a fixed interest rate. In fact, I'm seriously thinking about taking a little bit off the extra I pay into my mortgage and buying precious metals with it. Let's see, like so many of your shows point out, gold and silver could and probably will keep dropping. has it become more irrelevant. Stacking gold while you're still paying a mortgage is just foolish. Since we've paid off our mortgage, we have freedom to stack gold and silver, but I've noticed over the past 2 years that these metals don't keep up with inflation anymore. They are too controlled and manipulated to be much of a safe haven. I've got gold from 2 years ago that has gone up less than copper and nickel for sure, and it's up less than milk and bread. Pay off your debts and the stack if you want, but don't think your gold and silver will ever do much more than bore you to sleep. I disagree with this comment. Gold and silver will pay for expenses and help us one day, but not until our dollar collapse and our economy completely crashes. Until then, we don't do anything other than give a little peace of mind. Well, here's the problem with your reasoning. Nobody would be able to buy gold and silver under your reasoning that has a mortgage. And to me, that's foolish. It's good to diversify. In fact, I mean, mortgages are so big, it's what is referred to as good debt. If there's any kind of debt that's good, having a mortgage is good, because if you have a fixed interest rate and a fixed payment per month, that means that now in 2022, when inflation is up 7.9%, the amount that I'm paying on my mortgage is actually less if I've gotten a 5% raise each year, even though it's under inflation. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. My mortgage is cheaper now. And so you're better off getting a little bit. Now, I'm not saying to put everything in precious metals, mind you, but I think it's good to have some on hand and to buy some throughout the time you have a mortgage, or even some other good debts. Now, I would not put it on your credit card at least more than 30 days so that it cures interest, because even with the credit card, with some deals like the deal I took advantage of, that was a very wise move to get it on a credit card. But anyways, I see what you're saying, and it's good to pay off debts, Silver Wolf. But yeah, I just disagree with you here on this one. Hardly anybody would be able to stack. And by the way, if you're paying rent, you can almost equate that to a mortgage too, and you got to pay that every month. Let's see here. All right. The global warmer says inflation is good. It helps wake people up to the scam of our fiat currency. That's another good way to put it, for sure. You're right. You're exactly right. That's actually a point I should have made in the video. The global warmer rocks. All right. Rob Ward says, very cool kangaroo. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Bought some gold in the nick of time. And by the way, precious metals in general, when you time your buys, they do preserve your wealth. They do fight against inflation over time. And you look at where gold is now, it's definitely acting as a hedge. Because again, essentially, I think what he was doing is he was picking a couple of different dates. You pick 1 or 2 or 3 even different dates. You can make any investment class or any asset look really good or look really bad. I just spilled my lukewarm coffee on me pants. I don't know how I did that. I don't know why I tipped it over, but I did, and I feel bad for it. Yeah, we're all different in our past. Yeah, that's right. And the thing is just to be fiscally responsible. There's nothing wrong. I think there's ways to accumulate precious metals and be fiscally responsible with other debts that you may have. All right. That aren't high interest and adjustable interest rates and all that stuff, or variable interest rates. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you. We're 20 away from 100 thumbs up as we march on through here. Rob Ward says, I'm getting a 2022 British round for my son, who will be born in June. All right. Nice. I think you should give it to him early. Give it to him before he's born. Just stick it right up in there and say, here you go, son. I know I should be giving this to you when you're born, but here, it's an early present. There you go. I'm just teasing you, Rob. I have a sick sense of humor sometime. I hope you come back and hear this and realize I'm just joking around. But congratulations on the birth of your son coming up. Good to see William Zelensky. Good to see Nick's Coins is still with us. Bill 457 is here. And yes, we have the Silver Stealer. And yes, we have the new transition period. It took 40 days because now we are going to see the Type 2 Brady, because we've just seen the Type 1 retire. And it is no longer. It's selling for a premium. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. It's in the membrane. Rob Ward says, the silver round center left is absolutely awesome. My first coin I found started collecting was a Mercury dime to this day. I think they're still the most beautiful. They are lovely coins, Rob. Yes, I agree. Love those Mercury dimes. Affectionately, technically known as the Winged Liberty dime. Pathetic Prepper. Hey, Sal, with a comfortable amount of physical collected first, can you over-glint and 1 gold in depth and your thoughts? Can you cover glint and 1 gold in depth? I don't know what glint is, but 1 gold is something that some bullion dealers have. I think it might be AppMax, to where you put money in to an account, and it has I guess, some sort of cryptocurrency behind it, and or some sort of blockchain behind it, and you're able to save up and buy a little bit of gold at a time and cash out at the local coin when you check out. And so in other words, you can spend $2 on gold and keep adding until you get an ounce of gold or whatever. It's a way to save from within the confines of the dealer, like AppMax. Breaking news: Fox veteran cameraman killed in. Yes, I heard about that earlier today. Very sad situation. Very sad situation indeed. Prayers to his family. Global Warmer, thank you so much. That's for all the commercials that I skipped. Thank you, the Global Warmer. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Man, you don't owe me that, but I appreciate it. I'm going to give you 20 push-ups. You are the man, my friend. Yes, indeed. Bill457 got the 2022 wedge-tailed eagle. That's just a kind of a wild-looking profile of the head of the eagle there. So let's give Global Warmer 20. You know what? I'm going to do curls, I think, this time. I haven't done curls in a while. Still got the golfer's elbow thing going on. I still need to get that massage for my back like Global Warmer did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that side. Here's the golfer's elbow side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I'm sounding off for Silver Lesson 13. Good to see Silver Lesson 13. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, brother. He is here. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my friend. I hope you understood what I meant by this video, by the way, SH13. It's kind of a nuanced discussion about inflation and how it can be positive in some ways. Now, it's never good, especially for, you know, and I mentioned it towards the end of the video too, how, yes, there's a lot of bad in it, but there's some ways you can benefit from it. All right, thank you so much, Silver Steeler. Those were the old curls. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is a good comment. I like this one here. This is a dip, 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 dip. I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. That Kenny Long is like a dip, 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 dip. I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. I love that. Buying on the dip. Perfect. I love that. 999 Metalhead. That's great. All right. Very good. Audio is fine. Good. You can hear me. All right. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, SH13. Appreciate it, brother. All right. Algorithm Food from Stacking Points. Appreciate that, brother. I always enjoy the algorithm food. And BTFD. And I had to look that up, but I did find out what that means. It means buy the freaking dip. Buy the freaking dip. That's right, exactly. And Silver King, the velocity of money in gold. Yes, this might be one I should probably add to my legacy videos. And Silver King asked the question, what is money anyway? Money is a thing that people accept as payment. I once knew an older man in a small town in Jackpot, Nevada, who lived in a 2-bedroom studio that he rented with his wife of 35 years. Only form of money tied up under his own name besides Social Security check and Nevada state pension was 2,500 ounces of gold. Whoa! 2,500 ounces of gold? That was hidden in his daughter's basement, to my knowledge. Once every 2 months, he would visit my friend's coin shop 50 miles away in Idaho. He would cash out 4 to 8 ounces of gold religiously so he can have some cash for some basic needs. He refused to own real estate, bank accounts, or stocks just because he did not trust the government. His story proved to me that gold can be used as money in the real life and successfully. True that. Wow. That's amazing. That is incredible that he had that much gold. I've never heard of anybody having that much gold. That's crazy. Wow. All right. Money is shiny indeed. There you go. I paid up. I started buying silver. Good job, Overwatch. Yes, indeed. $200 extra a month. That does make a difference for sure. Yes, indeed. Every little bit helps with your mortgage, if you can do it. All right, thank you so much, my friend. Have a good one, Coins A to Z. Take it, Squeezy. Appreciate you. Have a good night, my friend. All right. Mike Gastaldi says, yo, yold. All right, yo, yold. All right, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. There's some philosophical meaning behind that comment. One day I will get it. Darren Wright, great video, Sal. God bless you and your family. Stay slurpy. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to do that right now, even though I spilled this stuff all over the place. Silver Gator is here. Glad for me to see you. Dipping on the buy. Good job, Silver Gator. Appreciate you. All right. So glad you guys are here. Let's do this so we can see more of this. We've got 64 votes on this question. Is platinum undervalued or overvalued? Just over 3/4 of you say undervalued. I tend to agree. Okay, thank you. Nick's Coins has got to clean the kitchen. I wish I was there to clean the kitchen for you. I would gladly do the dishes in your honor, Nick's Coins. Sipping on beer or tea? Actually, neither. Drinking. I'm sipping on some Folgers Black Silk Coffee. Yes, indeed. I think I did hear about that story, Gold Maple, about the Emperor of Mali. He brought so much gold with him, the price of gold plummeted. Yeah, crazy story. Let's explore, Jonathan Silver. That's what we do here. And Gunny's Quarterdeck is here. Good evening, all. That's right. Instead of good morning, Vietnam, it's like good evening, Salivation Nation. All right. Gold Chick Vibafel. Don't forget about sales tax that bites when you have many goods and services on the way out. That's true. Yeah, right. Sales tax, especially most sales tax, are calculated on a percentage basis for that precise reason. That's right. Inflation is not good. Karodsky, I don't think you watched the video, and I did rename it the positive side of inflation. There can be some positives, although it's a positive that I'd rather have it not around for those positives for sure. I think I want to see the new Yes, I do want to see the new platinum coin. Did you get it? Did you get it, Heather? I would love to see it. Would love to see it. Do a video for me. Do me a video on that son of a biscuit. Straight Blast 100 says over here, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I will do that. But haven't there been multiple times in history where gold lost value during an inflationary period? One example being from 1980 to 1984. No, you're exactly right, and I was just teasing about correcting if I'm wrong. What happens is gold typically runs on the back end of inflation, because in time between 1980 and 1984, there was an anomaly where gold had risen in price because of some shenanigans going on, according to the market, the Hunt brothers and like with silver. And so it was abnormally high then. So anything less than that would be considered that, but there was kind of run up. But anyways, all right. Where are we at? Spiderhead says inflation is excellent if you own a home. Lots of meaningless wealth. CBDC is not going to happen, and the Fed. All right, very good. Well, sadly, I think it's probably more likely that CBDC will happen. But anyways, just did that vid for fish. All right, okay. You posted a video. I'll have to check it out. Thank you, Heather. You are awesome. Can't wait to see it. Bob P says, why are people selling gold and silver when it's down? I guess that makes it buying sale. I don't plan on selling anything for many years anyway. Yes, I'm not going to sell either. Definitely not going to sell. Electrum says, great discussion, Sal. You should do a video on the recent announcement by the U.S. Mint that the Morgan and peace dollars are suspended due to lack of silver blanks. Well, I thought about it. Instead of a silver stacker and Silver Wolverine did it, I still may do it. I haven't seen anybody else talk about it, so I may do it and shout both those guys out. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's march on through another comment, shall we? Heather, the first platinum coin I did for fish. Oh, okay. The first platinum coin she did for fish The second in the series she's going to do for me. Thank you so much. Just make sure you wear something low cut for that video and make it private. No, I'm kidding. All right. Silversmith, inflation is so bad even Tom Brady has to go back to work. That's right, Silversmith. Yep. Nick's coins actually beat you to that. But you're right. Very true. Robert E. Lee is here. Good to see you. Silver and more Stacker Anthony says, when I hear stories like this, it confirms my decision not to start a YouTube channel, especially since I have a celebrity son. Whoa, oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's amazing. Yeah. Yes, Silver and more Stacker Anthony, totally understandable. Now I'm just so freaking curious about who your son is. If you can email me, oh man, yes. I'm just, if you feel comfortable, email me, Silver and more Stacker Anthony. I'm kind of curious. Can't read English. What was English? Okay, let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss the first platinum coin I did for fish? I'll do the second for me. Yes, I know. I think I read that right. Let's see here. Justin Sartain, if you're fortunate enough to have a paycheck that keeps pace with inflation, you would be in a unique position to benefit from inflation since the price of silver is relatively the same. That's true. That's right. That's one way to look at it. Keep stacking. You also have to be ready since the home loan interest rate will change since we are changing from LIBOR to SOFR. Yes, indeed. For your information. Good point, Justin. Good point indeed. People often say, why are you selling gold when prices are down? But if you bought it at $1,300, does it really matter if you sell it at $1,800 or $1,900? That's a good point. Except for adjusted for inflation price. All right. Yeah, it's the silver blanks and blame that on the virus. Yeah, which is kind of crazy. That's an odd explanation. Silver loving Lou. Yep, it's rigged against us. But you have to play if you want to win. Just keep stacking. That's right. You got to play if you want to win. And you got to win if you want to play. All right, there you go. And Silver Stealer applied for fuel stamps. I need to get me some of those fuel stamps. Way to go. Silver Stealer. Yes, indeed. Man. Ulysses S. Grant. Grant me the serenity to be a general of the Union Army. CCT. Let's see. He's saying something to Bill 457. I'm going to wait and answer this. I'm going to take a slurp, and then I'm going to answer his comment. Slurp and then comment. Good to see Strongman is here. Welcome. Okay, I got it the second time. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Sorry if I missed it the first time. Thank you, Heather. You are awesome. Yes, indeed. Can't wait to see that video. She's collecting the whole series. That's great. Canadian Stacker, tell me when spot price drops. Paper prices do not concern me. Yeah, there you go. Well, sadly, they're the same thing. Paper prices and spot price are the same freaking thing, unfortunately, these days. Like button bench pressed. Thank you so much. Hey, he's a strong man, silver and gold, so that his thumbs up certainly do count. We got 83 watching, 91 thumbs up. We are 9 away, folks, from the big 100. Can we make it happen? All right. All right, and we also have, yes, Stonewall Jackson. Stonewall Jackson was actually a very good guy. He started a school, or he helped fund a black church in the South, I think in Lynchburg, Virginia, or something like that. He actually did a lot of good, believe it or not. And he also was not, he loved everybody, amazingly enough. Yes, he was a Confederate general, but he did not. He was not your typical cookie cutter Southern, racist or anything like that. Oh, where are we at here? We've got Heather is salivating again. Oh, yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, let's see here. Richard Metcalf said prior to the Ukraine invasion that I expected a drop in the first 2 rate hikes, but jump up sometime near the third quarter. Only guess there's a lot that needs to play out. I surely wouldn't sell right now, just another buying opportunity. I think you're right, Richard. I believe you are right. I'm with you on that. The Razamanaz, is anyone buying gas with a 10th ounce gold yet? Tell you what, you almost could. In fact, I saw a video where some trucker put in $1,000 into his gas tank. $1,000. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. All right, they're good. Hey, the blind silver stacker is going to go back and like this broadcast. Nice. Very good. All right, there you go. 98. And all right, very good. And yes, CCT makes a good point, because I've never actually seen a church that was black either. What I meant to say is the members of the church that went there were black-skinned, dark-skinned individuals there in the church. The church itself was not black, indeed. All right, just a point of clarification. Yes, indeed. All right. Stack Attack says, interesting thoughts. Thank you, brother. Stack Attack. Pizza with my homemade orange heart bell peppers on it. Nice. Interesting. She's going to eat it all. Gobble it up. Gobble it up. Silver King, awesome video, my friend. Thank you. This is Silver Surges beyond $22. Now, look at that, guys. That was big news back then. That was pretty big news. That should give you a little bit of appreciation to where they're at now, where they were then. See how this point where the victors write history. Stonewall was more of a common mindset when the books would lead you to believe. I grew up in Georgia. We learned a little history, a little different. Indeed, that's right. That's where Stone Mountain is, by the way. I have a Stone Mountain $50 around here somewhere. Yes, indeed. There is a little, that's the thing about history. There's nuance in history. And I know a little bit about the Civil War, enough to feel like I've got a fairly good grasp on the geopolitical situation and what the war was fought over. Yes, slavery was certainly a part of it, but a lot of it was states' rights. And there was a lot of different things about the people that were in it and that ran some of those. There's some of the generals, and there were some folks in there. And there were actually, believe it or not, there was a fair number of black Confederate soldiers who proudly fought for the Stars and Bars. People don't, and by the way, Stars and Bars is probably the wrong term, because the Confederate flag itself is different than the battle flags. The battle flag that is known as the Confederate flag, the commonly referred to Confederate flag, is actually the Tennessee battle flag, is what that is. All right, very good. Hey, AOC, I'm having a steak and potato night. There you go. And DRBCRB says, I see gold about 1925. Are you buying at this price? I'm not. I'm tapped out because I bought that thing on a credit card and need to pay that off. And I bought some other stuff, indeed. But it'll be a little while. But yes, indeed. Global warmer, $225 in diesel every single day for me. The joys of owning your own business and being a service company in California. Wow. $225 every day for the global warmer. God bless you, sir. Wow. And being a business owner in California before all this massive inflation is challenging enough. And now you have this to contend with. Man, you know what? I had a lot of respect for the global warmer before, but knowing he's his own business owner and having to deal with the madness in California and this stuff happening with fuel costs and inflation, it's just crazy. So, yes. Thank you. Thank you for being a business owner and contributing and amidst in the challenge of all this stuff like that. Super impressive. SK says, I am burned to a crisp. Will never touch metals again. SK, I hear you, brother. I would encourage you not to give up. You know, I feel your pain. As Bill Clinton once said, I feel your pain, brother. I want you to stick it out with me. I'll make it up to you. I promise. Stay tuned, SK. Do not give up. Stay tuned to the channel. I might have a video for you. Justin Sartain is here. It's been a while since I've been able to catch a live stream. Says I've been working my butt off. Well, God bless you, Justin. Hey, man, I feel you, brother. Thank you for being here, my friend. Oh, my goodness gracious. Glad you're here. Don't work too hard, but I understand. You got to work to fight inflation, too. Nathan Locke is here. Been a long time. Yes, doing well. So good to see you. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Kalanic Stacker says I support the Azov's battalion. I don't know what that is, but I support Ukraine 100%, though. How's that? I condemn Putin to the highest. In fact, I dare say that as far as being a maniacal and dangerous and murderous, there's no question, without a doubt, that Putin is worse than Biden. Yes, indeed. What would happen to a 1 ounce silver bar in the microwave? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what would happen if in a microwave. Would it spark like aluminum foil? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see here. Good to see you guys. Mark B is here. Ray Stevens says gold and silver are cratering again today. Yes, indeed. Yep. They are falling pretty bad. Silver King, there is a saying among Latin kings that everyone needs to follow. Watch for phonies, keep your enemies close, and always watch your friends. Never trust anyone. That's true. Got to be careful. Got to be very careful. Yamhir is here. Good to see Yamhir. All right. Over here says Salivate Metal, with inflation, we all may be losing weight, can't afford to eat. That's an abstract plus. Yeah, that's right. That's true. Good point. Sometimes you got to look at the bright side of life. You got to look at the bright side of death. Thank you, Steve Bennington. Always give you thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. We have 105 thumbs up, so you guys are great. Seep Network now. Good to see you. Power to the people, indeed. All right. Yes, God bless the Ukrainians. They're fighting hard out there. Despite these blatant attacks on innocent civilians it's so obvious for all to see now, it should be abundantly clear on who is in the side of righteousness and who is in the side of pure evil at this point. It should be abundantly clear to all. Greetings from New Jersey. Hey, thank you, Silver and More Stacker. You were here. Thank you so much, my friend. Silver and More Stacker, Anthony. Yes, definitely good to be safe, especially in your situation, my brother. And yes, thank you for emailing me. I'm just curious. 143 Druid, Sal, you obviously do not know the legal, geopolitical, and social history of Ukraine, never mind the amount of Ukraine people killed by elf president, more than Russian invasion times 10. Yeah, I think it depends on where you get your propaganda from, Druid. What I'm looking at is on the ground right now. Even like for instance, the bioweapons labs. I think there's some merit to that, and there's some concern over those. Why couldn't Putin just take those labs out? I mean, literally bomb them from the sky and destroy everything in them that would probably prevent them from spreading out anywhere. Why does he have to bomb civilian areas, targeting civilian areas, which is pretty clear right now? And so there's no justification for it under any circumstance, no matter what happened in the past, no matter what the history of Ukraine. The way he's going about this proves, and the way that he's poisoned his enemies, it's just insanity. CCT, you forgot the video that me and Igor done. We put a fake silver bar in the microwave. Oh, it was a pretty feeble sparking. I forgot about that. So if you want to see what silver does in a microwave, check out Cybercurtain Twitch, and CCT, post a link to that, if you would. If you can find it, that would be great. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Yeah, Michael Phillip. Yeah, Obama bombed Libya, Syria, Somalia, Yemen, Iraq, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. That's true, but he didn't target civilians. And that's right. Yeah, well, that's right. And we do need a refresher here, folks. Thanks to our, thanks to our vice president, our esteemed vice president. We need to understand that Ukraine is a small country and Russia is a big country. That's the biggest thing we need. If we can get just all grasp that concept, I think we'll be good. That's right. Very good. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and I do like to take a look at the nuance of things. I know it's not just cut and dry as to what's been going on in Ukraine. I understand Ukrainian history. Ukraine has been attacked since the Ottoman Empire. There's a lot that's been happening there. But at the same time, look at the history of the Soviet Union, and what they've done, and look at what since what's been happening since the fall of the wall and the satellite nations forming in the early 90s. But nonetheless, regardless of what you feel about that, targeting civilians, no excuse for it. There's no excuse to target civilians. No defense. Nothing you can say will convince me that that is right. And no whataboutism is going to hurt either. Let's see here. Let's explore, says Truthful Troll. Yes, indeed. Let's explore. Let's do it. The company that is interested in gold and silver found out some information as to probably why that happened, by the way. Chuck and Plot that says, tell me more. Tell me more. Please tell me more. All right, very good. And we've got Dude Dave says AMC maybe shock price is low right now. Indeed. And by the way, you'll never guess who Russia has got their hands on a lot of different propaganda stuff, including here in the United States, and they've propagated a lot of Democrat talking points, things so that they can prevent some in the West that are basically competitors for oil pipelines and that type of thing. Canadian Stacker, sorry, brother, that's false information. The U.S. did not kill 389,000 Iraqi citizens from 2007 to 2021. In fact, America hasn't been in Iraq since 2009. America did not bomb that stuff. Canadian, you're getting false information. I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah. The United States did not kill 500,000. You're getting anti-American propaganda right there. Sorry. And America's not perfect. There's been innocents killed, but they've not been targeted by Americans. The United States does not do that. I'm sorry. We are not we're not Russia. We are not some of these people. Yeah, the Iraq Body Count Project is a farce. I'm very familiar with that, and that has been discredited time and time again. Even if they have numbers that say from 2021, 2007, 2021, we got out of Iraq in 2009. So it's BS. Did you see the lady? Yeah, we did not kill more than 1 million. You went from 500,000 Druid to 1 million. That's pretty. That's pretty crazy. So, did you see the lady? This was a great news. On Russian state TV, one of the producers risked her life to say, do not fall for Putin's propaganda. Do not fall for Putin's propaganda. Well, Mr. Veritas, well, you can say what you want, but you're brainwashed and you're being gullible to the Russian propaganda machine. Good luck to you, brother. Good luck. You're the brainwash tool, and I'm getting close to just banning you from this channel if you keep acting the way you do. But you can defend a murderous regime if you want. That's fine, Mr. Veritas. I draw my line of falling for freedom, and the president of Ukraine is a model for a president. If we only had a president like that here in America, we'd be in a much better place. And by the way, if Donald Trump was president, Putin would not have done what he did. Donald Trump is very much against what is going on, and he's very much against what is going on by Russia and Ukraine. He even told what's happening. He even told Putin that if you were to do that, it's going to be serious consequences. Very good. All right. Mr. Veritas. All right, Mr. Veritas. I usually allow people to have freedom of speech here, say what you want, but you're pushing the limit here. All right, I won't say anything more about it. So maybe Mr. Veritas will will be nice now. Let's see here. All right, very good. Quintavinus Bonaducci, AMC, Eric Sprott fans, apparently. Maybe so. I don't know. Well, actually, there's some feeling that China may be involved. All right, very good. All right. See ya, Mr. Veritas. Take it a squeezy. See what this Mr. Veritas guy looks like. He's got videos from 1 year ago. All right. Let him cool down. All right, very good. Okay, let's get over here. Check and Plata says, sell your intro music. Creative juices are flowing. Thank you, my friend. All right, same intro music I've had. Elves are only 2.02% of Ukrainian population. A total shoe-in and sham. Elf president bank accounts are gone from 0 to 1.2 billion since he was elected. Well, I'm not sure exactly what that means, and who the elves are. It sounds somewhat conspiratorial. Either way, you know, again, some of the stuff. It's like I said, there's nuance in everything, and the chemical labs and the bioweapons labs are concerning, and I think they should be investigating. They should be secured, and I believe that even if we finance them, it sounds like we did. They were old Soviet weapons labs, and biochemical labs, right? Labs, and I think that we need to probably secure those. And I can understand how that could be a threat, and we need to talk about that. But I just don't see how killing innocent civilians is the answer. Justin Sartain, Bone Rips for Silver, thanks for being open-minded and having awesome... Thank you, my friend, and I do want to be open-minded. Yes, indeed, and I appreciate that, Justin. And I appreciate people's points of views, you know, even if you disagree with me on Ukraine. I just don't like the idea of innocent civilians being targeted. Let's see here. All right, thank you. All right, let me give you 10 push-ups from Justin Sartain. Thank you, my friend. Let's do it. 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Thank you. Okay. Very good. All right, let's see here. You're the retard. Says oil dropped below $100 a barrel. Come on, lower gas prices. Yes, indeed. Yes, and they're usually, you notice that when oil drops, it takes a while for the prices to drop in the gas pump. But when oil goes up, they just right away they're up there. It's crazy how that works. All right. Okay, where are we at? What's silver doing right now? Okay, let's take a look at the markets. What are the markets doing right now? Okay, we're looking at them because the Asian markets are the only ones that are open right now. Silver's up 3 cents. It's trying to get back to $25. It's at $24.98. Gold is down 40 cents. Let's see. Okay, 143 Druid. Both sides are not being heard at all. I am biased against our government and corporation's position, which is 1,000 miles beyond objective and 100% hypocritical. Yeah, there's some hypocrisy in our government for sure, and corporations' position. But the idea that we're targeting citizens and that we killed 500,000 or 1 million civilians is just ridiculous. Never happened. Never, ever happened. Yes, and we've made mistakes in Iraq. We made mistakes in Afghanistan. But we didn't just go out targeting civilians. That's not what we do. Even if you disagree with some of the wars, and we can have a reasonable debate about Iraq and about other things, we just didn't, that's not what the United States does. And we've had some bad actors in some of the wars, but the people who serve in our military are honorable people. And I will always, 100%, be behind the men and women who serve our country. They're good people. Let's see here. And that's why I defend, America and our interest, and I strongly condemn when there's blatant, just like what ISIS did. Horrible, absolutely, and no one was to blame but them. The Randian one says, we need to buy movie tickets with silver? Hey, it could come a day. Spent a couple of quarters and dimes from our constitutional silver and go to the movies. Canadian Stacker, Saudi Arabia said they will accept yuan. Yes, that's right, Canadian Stacker. And I haven't done a video about that, but I think it could be the beginning of a turning point for the U.S. dollar, for sure. Thank you, Canadian Stacker. And hey, I appreciate your point of view. I want to be open-minded, but I just, again, it's just, I feel strongly about certain things, but thank you for speaking your mind. You're always welcome to here. And so is Vertical Stack, or whatever his name is. Now, what was it? What was his I forget the guy's name. What was his name? Mr. Veritas. Mr. Veritas is free to speak his mind. You should just be a little bit more respectful about it. All right. Got to put some music on. Oh, man. I support our troops and our police. Me too, Justin. That's right. Exactly. I mean, and they make mistakes too. They can make mistakes. Thank you. All right. Very good. Thanks, Canadian Stacker. I appreciate you, brother. All right. Silver Awesome 13 says, you're good, Salivate Metal. We appreciate your time. Hey, thank you, my friend. By the way, I don't know if Silver Awesome 13 is still here, but I had somebody else call me boss the other day. I'm like, hey, boss. I'm like, hey, is that SH13? All right. Thank you so much, CCT. Have a good night, my friend. The microwave video, yes, indeed. I'd be very curious. I'm going to watch that again. Oliver Kitty is smelling the speaker. All right. Hello, Kitty. Hey, I want to see if Silversmith, if he's still listening to the speaker. I'm going to purr. Let's see if he can hear me purr. That's for Silversmith's Kitty. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Liberty and Trust, good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. We're marching through here this live stream. Pathetic Prepper, hey Sal, idea. Let's explore with your guitars. Echo pedal, yeah. There we go. Maybe one day I'll do that in a video. Heather, you are in or out of my giveaway. You got it right. All right, I am in. All right. Thank you, Heather. I want in. Black Rig Silver Bug. A vast majority of the bad actors work for the 3-letter acronym agencies. Yeah, and again, I don't trust everybody in government. I don't trust government. But I mean, there's a balance there. You know what I mean? It depends on who is in charge and how they're doing some things. And but we found some bad things, and there's been bad things that have happened in every presidential administration since the founding of this country. It's not perfect. There's a lot of things. Oh man, Gold Maple, head over heels. I know I'm too. Now I'm got in my head. See if I can, because I haven't actually played it since that night, so I don't even know if I'm going to remember it or not. But I'm going to give it a good shot here. All right. He knows I'm a fake kitty. Druid, I'm getting less loan scam postal mail. Are you still getting normal amounts of calls? We missed them. Yes, Druid, you missed it earlier. Earlier tonight, we got like 3 of them, and we took them earlier tonight. Get a chance to check it out? Oh, man, as soon as you were talking, I kicked myself out. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wait a minute. How's that? All right, there. Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. Yes, indeed. I'm in like Flint. Kevin W. says, sounds like you really could make a movie about this. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Can you imagine? It would be kind of a cool movie. HVAC. How ironic a big silver screen company is investing in silver. There you go. That is irony to the core. All right. Very good. I don't know, Crossroads, Blue. I'm sorry. I wish I did. Silver's falling faster than a fully compliant pro soccer player. What's happening? Let's see. We're looking at the Asian markets. It was up last time I checked. It's still up now. It's creeping back up to $25 an ounce. Heather is speaking it from the mountaintops. All right, let's see here. All right. Tumbling on the head over heels on me. Good night, Crystal Kim. Thank you so much for being here, Crystal Kim. Appreciate you so much. Have a good evening, Crystal. Yes, indeed. All right. Heather's Day. It's Heather's Day. All right, let's get a few more and we're going to say goodnight. Global Warmer with a lot of icons. Thank you, Global Warmer. You rock, brother. Dove Season, thanks for the clickbait. Chick gives me every time. All right, nice. Glad you enjoyed that. Yes, indeed. Hey, I got an idea. I have an idea. Better than a Sal's Gal calendar. All right, press the number. Heather's Day. Heather's Day. That's it. Heather's Day. Okay, got it right. I want clickbait photos from the ladies, okay? So in other words, we could get some of your faces if you're showing your face or something else, maybe your kneecap. And Go Maple, Air Supply. Yes, you listen to Air Supply. All right. Thanks, Heather. Liberty and trust. Thank you, brother. Let us turn to each other and not on each other. Love the metals. Love everyone even more. Sal, let's do some push-ups. I'll do them with you, brother. All right. Thank you. Liberty and trust. Wise words, definitely. We can have different points of view, but let's remember that we're all here for the metals, and it's a diverse group. We can have different points of view. Yes, indeed. Yes, Canadian Stacker. I did that on a 7-string, and I forget exactly how I did it. But I could try it, but it's really hard to do on this guitar because I think it was tuned down and it's on a 7-string. Let me do 5 push-ups for Liberty and Trust. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We did it. Thank you, brother. And you're right. Wise words indeed. That's the final riff of it. It goes like this. That's how it goes. Ooh, Gold Chick, you are awesome. You are one sexy thing too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Gold Chick is awesome. Thank you, Gold Chick. So good to see you. Hope you're doing better, by the way. All right, there you go. Heather says, you do the precious metals, I'll do the hard stuff. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, very good. Let's see here. Oh, breaking news, everybody. Justin Sartain likes nachos. I happen to be a pretty big fan of nachos myself, to be honest with you. Good stuff. Silver Wolverine just woke up from a well-needed nap. Silver Wolverine, I may not be first on this, but I'm going to try. Look out for an unboxing video coming soon. Silver Wolverine, you might like it, but you might not like it either. I don't know. We'll see here. Thank you, Uncle Sal Blue liked my dragon video. Thank you, Steve Lewis, who I think is new here, says, what's the minimum amount to invest in crypto market for a huge return? Similar from when I'm already in Bitcoin trading. I think that is a spam comment. Spam comment. All right, let's see here. A local placebo stacker. Amazing. AMC produced The Walking Dead. XD, they know a lot about SHGF scenarios. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. The Walking Dead. That's right. They did produce AM. That's right. Very good. Funky music. All right, let's see. Let me see. Oh, Judas Priest. All right, let me see here. Good to see Savage Stacker. Oh man, shoot, Heather, the Queen's Rack again. I almost forgot. It's like, hoping to get a price drop when the prices increase. Yeah, all right. Yes, hope you can get some gold. Gold soon. All right. Silver Heist. AMC should have bought a silver mine. That way they could merge with the Reddit memes of Wall Street bets and Wall Street silver. That's right. Exactly. They sure could have. Noculacant says, all my LCS are sold out of gold and silver. Wow. They're all sold out. Crazy, crazy, crazy. A try again says Nevada is the silver state. Indeed it is. Nevada is the silver state. Okay, let me see here. How's that? Dennis Niemeyer, I could not agree more. Well, Putin anyway. But anyways, playing Eminem. Where's Kitty? Yes, indeed. Where's Kitty with the Eminem? Eminem, knocking on heaven's door. Oh man, let's see. Let me see here. Middle Cove Motors, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, Z from Try Again. Thank you, Try Again. You were awesome. Joker's Wild, great video. Love that intro. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I guess where I said explore. That's what he said. JM Unleashed, that Let's Explore sounded awesome. I did not guess correctly about what company was investing in gold and silver. Better luck next time. That's all right. It's all right. Yes, indeed. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Joshua Rhodes, Dwalin Wanda Group, owns AMC, which is a Chinese company. Dig deep, see who runs and owns companies before you invest. That's true. Yep. Good point. Dark Star says the pullbacks are bigger than the gains. Another reason to drink beer all day. Drink it up, drink it up. People are people, says Bill 457. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Gold Chick, 33 ounces of platinum is over a kilo. A kilo is 32.15 ounces. You have surpassed a kilo. Way to go, Gold Chick. Yes, Jeff Tate is awesome, great. And their new singer's pretty good too. I forget his name, but... Sharon Tate is what I love that. That's great. Jeff Tate and Sharon Tate. All right. William Davis, the only AMC I'd invest in, no longer produces automobiles. Oh, yeah, that's right. AMC Automobiles. Remember them. Mrs. Coin Crew, movie companies used to have coins and commemoratives produced. Wow. Yeah, I think I do remember that. They used to do that. All right, let's see here. All right, so there we go, guys. We have reached the end, the pinnacle of this here journey on this live stream tonight. I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Guess what? We're going to be back here on Friday night. Stay tuned. Thank you so much again. You guys are wonderful. A multitude of gratitude to you all. take a squeezy. Don't be sleazy. If you have a cold, it's okay.